Hello, Princess. Good evening from the Transportation and Ticket Center, where unfortunately I am still banned from the monorails, so it is off to the ferry boat. We head. This evening's, experience is focused around dinner. Got a reservation at the Plaza, which is the maybe first time. No, I don't think it's the first time, but it's been so long, I don't remember ever being there. So here we go, our first for the day. And, well, I am coming to Magic Kingdom tonight, to go to the Plaza, but I will be visiting Grandma for a few days, so my last time here in Orlando for not too long. We will be back, of course, to continue the fun. And, the ferry boat is unloading now, so it should be just a few minutes before we are on board and headed across the Seven Seas Lagoon to Magic Kingdom. And, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to order yet. I think they have the full menu back, or full menu-ish, so this is going to be tough. An ominous-looking evening over the Magic Kingdom. All that rain is behind them, so no threat. However, past this patch of lovely blue cloudy sky is something that may give us some problems back here. The forecast is for rain, a little bit over half an hour. We'll have to figure out what to do about that. By the way, this evening's transportation is provided by the General Joe Potter. And unfortunately, we will not be here long enough to shelter us from the inclement weather, although there is plenty of space to do so. It has already rained here, so a fair number of people are leaving the park, which means we may get on a couple of rides. Unfortunately, it also means the photographers have all fled indoors to escape, so their equipment can escape the weather. We are going to go and film our magic to see if the new scene has been added here. I don't know if it is. I know it's in Paris and Disneyland, but haven't really paid attention enough to. Confirmed, no new scene for us. They're probably going to try and, push that off as some 50th anniversary thing. Okay, but it's a bit of a stretch. Plan B. Don't know what it is. I was just saying Plan B. Looks like the outdoor rides, Splash, Thunder, are still down for weather, which means all the indoor rides are absolutely jammed. But that's okay. Dinner is coming up soon, and we do have something fun to talk about, I guess. So let's go do that. And that's Space Mountain. Now, I already told you about my long history with Space Mountain and how I am terrified of the hand choppers and head choppers and other choppers, but let's just talk about the whole experience that is Space Mountain and maybe some things that need to change. So, when I think of Space Mountain, I think of the show building. That, for me, is what Space Mountain is, not really the ride. And I think it's time that the ride get a lot of TLC. In fact, so much TLC that it might not be the same ride that we grew up loving. So I was thinking about considering what the most dispatched coaster in the world might be. And I think this might be number 2, just based on some rough guesstimates. Second only to Matterhorn bobsleds over at Disneyland. They're both similar in age, I think. I think Matterhorn bobsleds predates Space Mountain by a couple of years. They are very similar, share a lot of same DNA, and they've both been running continuously at year-round parks since then. So, yeah, she needs some work. She's getting up there in years, and yeah, the experience, while still fun, is a bit rough, a bit jerky. You get tossed around a lot, and over the last few years, especially, it's become kind of flat. It's very dark. There's not a whole lot to see. A lot of the projections that used to be in there are gone. It used to be Space Mountain. Now it's just Dark Mountain, I suppose. And I'm not really sure why that is, but I think the experience has kind of gotten less over the years. And it's time for a change, I guess. And I just realized there's not a lot of good places to get a good view of Space Mountain here. They must really be expecting some weather to have Autopia closed. It is coming maybe in about 10 minutes. But here we do have a nice view of Space Mountain. What is Space Mountain? I would be totally in favor, 100%, of completely gutting the ride system, cutting it up, tearing it apart, carting it off, selling it for scrap, and replacing it with something new and exciting. Something new, exciting, skinnable, smooth, give us a really rotating experience, a really rotating experience. Oh, that is an option, by the way. But an experience that can change with the seasons, with the parties, with the events, with the holidays, all those kinds of things. Kind of similar to Hyperspace Mountain, but even better because this will be newer. So, you know, and I think this is okay because I don't think a lot of people would really object because, like I said, that is Space Mountain, not necessarily the ride. Some options are, well, I mean, they could just basically clone what's in Hong Kong and Disneyland. That would be the easy thing to do. Oh, maybe they are reopening again. Or something completely new. Maybe a spinning coaster, similar to Crush's coaster in Paris, but with a much higher capacity. Like maybe 6 or 8 guests per vehicle, and it could even like look like a capsule or something like that. Wouldn't that be super fun? Or how about this? To keep the same, I don't know, kind of experience with the single file riders, I guess you got a rail coaster similar to the RMC Raptor model. Hey, come on, wouldn't that be pretty awesome? A great opportunity for Disney to get in on that, which apparently is a terrific experience. So I think it would fit very well here with all the theming and everything. It's just that I don't ride Space Mountain as much as I used to want to because it's old, it's kind of rough, and it's not that bad, but I just remember it being so much better with the projections and everything, and the queue is even better. The video loop, she's really lost something, and I think it's time to really reimagine the experience. And now is the time with Tron coming online soon. Not now, but after Tron, after the 50th, that's when Space Mountain really needs some love. And can we finally get rid of the arcade? I mean, look at that. Sightlines, people. Here comes the rain again. I have not too long to wait for my reservation, although I think I will stop by and ask if they can take me earlier. That would be, that would work out very, very well, but I am prepared to just hang out here from here over there, and most of Main Street is undercover, so won't be that bad. It's it's gonna get worse. Seated a little bit early. Unfortunately, the notification came just in time to get caught in the rain, so a little damp, but that's okay. I already started ordering, so let's get this started. I hear the service here is very, let's just say, robust. So I don't know how long we'll be here. Sure, it'll be quick, which is fine. Want to get back. But I don't want to get back. I need to sleep. I am starting off this evening with crab cakes, served with an apple slaw. And oh, there it is. Okay. Taking a gamble here with the apple, but hopefully it'll be okay. I mean, I'm eating enough food, so I should be fine. The crab cakes were a novel interpretation of the dish. They were very small. You saw that. I guess an appetizer for maybe 3 people or small children, I suppose. That would probably make the most sense. The texture was very smooth. A lot of mixing of the crab, let's say. I'm used to like more chunky crab cakes. It was good. I think they used a little too much sauce, maybe tone that down a little bit, but they were good. I mean, I don't know. It was what it was. So, all right, moving right along. Next up is the homestyle meatloaf served with mashed potatoes, and seasoned vegetables. Either way, it's green beans. The homestyle meatloaf was good. That's about all I can say. The mashed potatoes were the best thing on the plate. The green beans were just green beans, nothing special about those. The meatloaf was just a very basic meatloaf with a tomato, almost ketchup sauce. Very common. It's not like a bad thing. It's just what it was. And yeah, all right. Well, glad I came. So we do have dessert coming, and I don't know. It's well, here it is. I do have a terrific view of the castle, but I don't think I'll be able to loiter long enough to see the fireworks. They are in about an hour, and well, if there's a weather delay, which may be, but I don't think so, that would be asking a lot. The definitive end to our evening at the Plaza is the Brownie Sundae. This is a lot more than I expected. I imagine it's supposed to be a shareable dessert, but since I don't have anyone to share it with, I will just have to finish it all myself. My inability to tell time and read schedules continues. This is Happily Ever After, and I'm not finished yet, so that just means I'm gonna get stuck with the crowds. I'm back at the TTC. Perfect timing. Last ferry boat before the crush, which they're dealing with over there. And that is it for my evening here at Magic Kingdom and dinner at the Plaza. Didn't ride any rides, but that's okay. Talked a little bit about Space Mountain and some things I would like to see, and had dinner at the Plaza. Not the best meal I've had here at Walt Disney World. It's being a bit generous. I will say that it is authentic Main Street food. Pretty much what you would expect at like a small diner in a small town. Got a couple of good recipes. They just, keep it up. And yeah, that was it. I don't think they planned it to be so specifically that, but either way, you know what? I'm glad I went. It was worth the trip, worth the effort. You know what? Yeah, could have been better. And there are much better places to eat here at the resort. Didn't pick one tonight, but you know what? That's kind of why I am thankful for my problems.